Hello everyone, welcome back to Blueprint Entertainment. Today we're going to be continuing The Council. If you're new to the series, please like, comment, and subscribe for future content. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I go live. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the last episode, we were put in some vicarious situations where a man got killed because of a decision that I made. So Mortimer was trying to put together some kind of plot and scheme to pretty much sabotage everybody. So we are going to be continuing episode 3, Ripples. This will be part 2. Let's get started. All right, everybody. Everybody wants me to hurry up. I'm trying. All right. So we're back, and Mortimer's right here. Let's see what he has to say.
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you could.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame yourself. It is not your fault.
All right, so you know what? All right, I'm not gonna make this hostile because I'm not gonna be like, you know what, Mortimer, it's your fault. And I'm gonna say, yeah, he's right. I'm gonna agree with it.
Of course, but I thought I could help him.
I guess it was too late. Don't torture yourself. Look what you've done. I admire what you did. Who else among all these great luminaries of the modern world even raised a finger? No one. You were the only one who tried to do anything. What a waste.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference. After the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I am convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
All right, welcome everybody to the stream. Let's see who's there. Max, TW. We got Laveau. I saw Brock. And Tommy Nichols, if you're still there, buddy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Okay, so perhaps it was difficult to bring in all the figures together, but I'm convinced that none of them are preparing to leave. So I'm going to ask him, what does he mean?
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians. And though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru. You'll see. I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, time and time again, I'm going to stay, let's say, in Lord Mortimer's pocket, and I'm just going to agree with him.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
All right, so our next objective is to go back to the room. So let's go back down there. I still don't like that I'm in the same wing as that other guy because, I wish they would give me an option to fight because I would hit him in his face. He's the biggest jerk. I wasn't trying to tell him what he wanted to hear, but I did want to join forces with him because, I did switch sides, technically. So I wanted the more, I wanted the more leverage, I would say. Oh, here he is right here, too.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, that's our friend.
It's not sufficient. Tell the others for crying
Monsieur
out loud.
Bonaparte.
Don't feel guilty over Monsieur Peru. You did your best. We just lost a vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Flicking Stuff, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. So, all right, let's use some skill points here. So we have tell to hell with the conference, or the conference comes first. You know what? I'm gonna start flipping. Let's start flipping sides.
Excuse me, sir, but given recent events, I find it somewhat cavalier to return to your political preoccupations so quickly.
Yes, I know. You must find me inhumane. But what can I do? We are here to decide upon the fate of our nations, Louis. It is time you realize what is at stake here. I hold nothing against Monsieur Peru personally, but what concerns me most right now is to not lose sight of the objectives of this meeting. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
All right, so speak to him about Emily. What was Emily after the night of the conference, and what did Emily propose to you on the night? I'm going to ask him what did Emily propose to him, because she was playing both sides, so we all know that she used me. So let's see what else she was doing.
What did Duchess Hillsborough propose last night?
Oh, nothing worth worrying about. The pretty little pudding eater found no better tactic than to threaten me. She would have been better off sliding into my bed. At least we wouldn't have wasted part of the night talking for nothing.
Wow, so he wanted to get the draws too. Whoa, that girl is getting around, isn't she? So, we got shut your hole, you swine, or threatened. All right, so since there is a good amount of people in the chat, what should I respond to him with? Should I tell him to shut his mouth, or should I just ask him if he felt that he was threatened? I'll give everybody about 20 seconds. Don't be shy now. Flicking Stuff says, shut your hole. Okay, that's one. You know what? I think I should just be aggressive with this guy. I mean, what do I have to lose, you know? I am playing both sides, so 20 seconds are up.
Shut up, or I will not hesitate to make you eat your words.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you. In our profession, it's dangerous to show any vulnerability. Anyway, don't worry about last night. The discussion between the Duchess and myself was innocent and conducted with only the most honorable intentions. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
All right, so let's go back to the room. Kind of trying to remember where it is. This manor is so big. All right, that is not my room. I think my room is over here on this wing, if I'm not mistaken. Is it right here? No, that's Godoy's room. Yeah, I should go in there and beat him up right now. But I don't got time for that. I think this is my room right here.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming!
Louis. There you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room.
Wait, you saw my
I tried
mom?
to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly. You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Excuse me, George Washington, well, what the hell were you doing trying to find my mother? Alright, so we gotta go find that hussy. We gotta go find her. She's interrupting everything. My mother may be in danger. She already has one arm. She looked like she was getting beaten senseless for days in that basement. She probably got kidnapped. Where's her room at? Whose room is this? That's George Washington's room. Where is Emily Hillsborough? I'm not even going to call her the Duchess because she doesn't even deserve that name. Okay, so this was the suicide room, so let's get out of here. I don't even know why I came in here. Zombie Bites Everything, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you very much. Everybody welcome Zombie Bites Everything. He's a cool guy. Go check his channel out. Oh, that's Piaggi's room. I'm wondering if I should just go in these rooms anyways. Okay, that's... I think that was my room. I think. Where is... Oh, wait, I hear noises. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I think I'm getting close. I can hear it. Okay, so I was hearing the voices over here, so I'm probably going to go down this stairwell over here. They're probably downstairs. I can't go down there? Hold on, is there a room? Oh, there's a room right here. Yep, this is her room.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to... Let's listen at the door first. Just so we can get a sense of what's going on here.
Saying.
Let's be polite and knock.
It's Emily. Emily, are you there? Answer me. Emily.
It's okay, Laveau, no problem. I'm gonna try to open this door now. The pretty lady is in this room right here. Just kick the door down, Louis.
Impossible. I can't do it. There's something blocking it on the other side. I've got to find another way in.
Alright, so let's move away. Okay, knowing this manor the way that I do, maybe I can go, yeah, she was ignoring me. Maybe I can go around and try to get in through the courtyard, maybe? I'm probably going to have to look at my, my map, but maybe I can go through... Can I go... No, I can't go through one of these doors. Alright, well, instead of running that way, I'll probably have to go all the way around. Whose room can I go through? I might be able to go through somebody's room to get into hers. Alright, so this is her room. There should be another room right here. Alright. I think we're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are going to get in here no problem. I'm really wondering what they're talking about and what they're discussing because, like I said, my mother has one arm. She could be bleeding out. I don't know what's going on. I told her, I'd keep her safe. So this should be the other side of that room right here. It should be.
Damn it.
It's closed.
It's closed. Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. That means I won't be able to pick it. Or I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
Alright, let's look at the gap between the door and the floor. Let's do that.
I wonder if I can get the key by pushing something underneath and making it fall.
Okay, so let's try to... How many skill points? Okay, I don't have enough skill points to force the door open. Plus, it's a waste of time to do that. Let's try to find something that we can use. Oh, okay, let's try this sword right here.
It's a beautiful weapon. A Live-Damask blade. It's
Well,
marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
alright, we gotta find something that we can put under that door.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Alright, we don't want to look at the pictures. Alright, what's on this desk? Probably some more
It's a
documents.
beautiful weapon. A
No.
Live-Damask blade. It's marked with the initials.
A map? This should do the trick.
Let's have a little look.
Slowly, Louis. Nice and slow.
Alright, so...
It's not a very complex lock. I'm sure I can force it if I can just find something to smash it with.
Alright, we're gonna use the magnet to get the key. Daz XO, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
I must act fast.
Alright, so I mean, where is she? Isn't she supposed to be in here?
Golden Vercingetorix throws down his arms
My
at the
dear
feet of
Napoleon.
Julius Caesar by Royer.
My dear Napoleon.
My dear Napoleon. Somebody was playing chess over here. Let's see who won. Alright, so we should be able to gain access. Oh, here we go. Oh, that door looks like it's locked.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all
Oh my gosh, what is going on over here? What are you doing?
happened to me.
What on earth is...
Did you kill my mom?
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk after everything I've done for you.
The twins!
You're joking, I hope.
Oh
right?
my gosh,
You gave
ladies
me
and
my
gentlemen.
life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here.
First
Louis,
of all,
take this.
Wait, what's going...
An
both of you need to stop
entire life
bickering,
of this.
and someone needs to
Go
tell me who
on,
shot my mom.
shoot.
I don't
Sorry,
care what you
Louis,
have to say.
I can't shoot her. She's my sister.
Well, then I'll kill
That's
both
enough
of you
now.
guys until somebody fesses
Louis,
up.
out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna figure this out.
Louis, I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how
Look,
to tell
we
us
can-
apart, right?
We can get
Yes,
this debate over with
I'd
real
like
quickly.
to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
Yeah, make them get
On the
naked.
night of our arrival,
Yeah, you gotta make them get naked, because that's the only way you're gonna know. You've been with one of them. On the night of our arrival... Okay, I'll ask the one behind me first, because she's a little bit sketch right now. Dang, this is... I have to be open and irrational when I ask these questions. This is gonna be tough. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I can do it alone. I honestly don't know. I'm sitting here. I want to make the right decision. I made a bad decision yesterday, and I don't want to make another bad decision. On the last part, it was bad. So let's try to figure this out. So we're asking them what was going on. Maybe I can ask what happened the night. Who was with us? What is my job? What did you give me? I'm trying to remember. What did she give him? I mean, we know what she gave him, but I mean, if it was an artifact or something, I'm trying to remember it or not. You guys want to make a decision and just go with it, or should I just try to do the right thing? Okay, so this is gonna be weird. All right, I'm just gonna pick one. Let's do what happened to me.
on the wharf, something happened to me. What happened exactly?
You felt unwell. You had a nosebleed, and I offered you my handkerchief. I told her all that already. It was me who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Okay, so let's question the one in front of me. And we're gonna use these skill points too.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us in a very odd way. What happened?
It won't work, Louis. It wasn't Mortimer who welcomed us. It was Sir Gregory. Sorry, Louis. I already told her.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
I'm gonna speak to the one behind me right now. Did we see each other?
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Of course, Louis. You broke into my room. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Alright, do I have any skill points left? I have one, but...
How did you vanquish the Medusa?
The Gorgon always attacks the best protected. The sword kills the monster charges the shield reflects the light, and the lantern perturbs the monster. I didn't need more than 2 minutes to solve that enigma. That's right. Make fun of us. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice.
Ask her about you and I.
You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
Okay. Let's talk about us. What did we do last night?
Last night, you came to me in my room. What exactly did we talk about?
We spoke briefly about your choices during the conference, Louis. What do you mean? Yes, Emma. It just so happens I didn't tell you everything. I never told you about this part. I hate you!
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Exactly.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis!
Oh, damn!
Hell, what have I done?
I didn't do that. She pulled the trigger.
See what you've done. See.
Wait, Mom's still alive?
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother's still alive!
You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess?
Oh, damn, we're screwed.
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
Come, Louis.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
what did we
nothing more
do?
you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna sacrifice herself. What a noble spirit she is, ladies and gentlemen. Meet your mother in the garden crypt. Okay, so we know where that is. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew like the real one was gonna reveal herself eventually. So I wasn't too, afraid of making the wrong choice because I knew what was gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back downstairs somehow. Is one of these doors open? Then could this do fingerprints back then? Yeah. Yeah, Max, it's a good thing you didn't spoil it, buddy, because, there's people that actually are trying to enjoy this episode. This episode, by far, is the most dramatic.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer? Can anyone hear anything through the door?
All right, we're going to try to... I wonder if I can avoid having a conversation with them and just leave.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
So what? I got summoned back to my room? I gotta go meet Mother. I gotta go downstairs to the crypt area. Okay, so let me see where the garden is. Which floor am I on right now? I think I'm below this floor. So I need to go down 2 more. Wait, if this is... Oh, okay, I gotta go this way. Because I gotta go through the dining hall, and then I have to go through the library, and then so on and so forth. Who's Pie Face? Oh, you're talking about that ugly, crazy makeup character that has like all that baby powder on his face? Alright, so yeah, this is the way to go to get back to the garden. So we're gonna get there. Hopefully Mother is okay. I mean, she looked... I honestly thought she was dead. I mean, what may have happened is she could have just gotten knocked out, and then I just wouldn't know, but her eyes looked all glazed over when we went in there, so I for sure thought that she was dead. And now her sister is dead, and you know what? I think the other sister probably just killed herself, to be honest, so that it would look like they just committed suicide. I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going to happen there with that situation. But we'll see. We're going to go back to the garden right now. Alright, so I think that it's over here to the left. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna get over, we have to get over there to that stairwell. This maze is ridiculous. Alright, so we made it through. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here, but it's probably going to be something crazy.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running
So she
out,
must have
Louis.
set him up.
First, we must...
No. That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Alright, so... we got 4 options here that we can guess from. We have, Mortimer and Holm, Washington and Bonaparte. We have the Boogeyman and Father Christmas, and Wolmer and Godoy. So you know what? Let's do this one. Let's have some fun.
I'd put my money on the Boogeyman and Father Christmas.
All right, Flicking
really
Stuff.
believe
Thank
that
you for
I'm
joining the
joking
stream,
here?
buddy. Have a good night.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
All right, so we are going to, let's see, the facts, no one knows him. That's all I think. The conference, okay.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel. I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I came across his family tree in his study.
An only son.
Since the Third Crusade.
The fall of St. John of Acre, Louis. The fall of St. John of Acre.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later. Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him!
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
So, all in all, ladies and gentlemen, what she is really explaining is that she probably had a thing for Mortimer. She couldn't get with him, and now she's trying to go against him, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
Exactly. They spent several months together. Guess what they were doing?
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
All right, so we got one more piece of dialogue for her. Let's see here. Coax, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. So, what happened to Emily or Elizabeth? What happened to Emma? Did you negotiate the Al-Sif with Wolner? Why the cannons for Bomparte? You know, let's just let her go on.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
I wonder why they're underground and doing all this crazy stuff.
There. That's why we are here.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what that was? That was the Jesus Christ baby mural. All right, let's use some of these skill points. Got 2 left, so let's use it on this one and this one.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars. One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Blueprint Entertainment. This series will continue, so stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when I go live. Thank you for watching, and remember, your life is your blueprint, so make it a good one.